Hi, thriving friends. Welcome to Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. I'm excited to have you here. I'm experimenting with something. That's why I'm experimenting with the music in the background. I'm not even sure whether you can hear it or not, but I'm trying out something new. Let's see. If you can hear, let me know you can hear. Just type something. Type I can hear. While we wait for the others to join, I'm connecting the other platforms. So I'm right here. I'm looking to my side because I have my laptop there. Let's see. Hey, Betha, you can't hear the music. Hey, oh, I'm playing music and I'm dancing. Oh, let me see. Okay. Hey, what do I have to do? You can't hear. Hey, so I'm dancing by myself. I see. Let's see. What do I have to do? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. You have to hear the music. If not, I have to sing it for you. Oh, your travel, nyame. Maybe yes, sweaty. Now I try me quite. Maybe yes, sweaty. Eh, eh, yes, sweaty. No, me nyane deni. Hold on, no. You have to hear. Oh, your travel, nyame. Okay, I can share screen. So our time sharing screen. Can you see and can you hear now? Let me see. Hmm. Looks like you cannot. Okay, we'll try again another time. We'll try again. Oh, I had not shared. Ah, my people, I apologize. Ah, I was supposed to click on the thing. I was playing some nice tunes. It's Brunya. It's Brunya. It's Christmas. So, yeah, we are grateful for every good thing that is going on in our lives. So, I was playing. Me no one na mua min shuro she. Let me try again. Oyo di ma fu nyame, adum nyame, me ne wo nam ami shroshe. Hey, I did try. Let's see. If I do share and I do this, can you see now? Aha. But then can you hear? Bertha, can you hear now? Let's see. Can anybody hear? If not, we'll try again another time. Hey, you still can't hear. Okay. It seems I'm the only one doing the dancing, so I'll stop sharing. I'll try again next time. Next week. Next week we'll do a dancing competition. I'll do all the dancing and you enjoy from home. My apologies. I was in the mood. I was in the celebration mood. So I was sharing Winneba Youth Choir, one of their classics, Erade Wasidenie. Because I think it's, the end of the year. We started the year with several people who didn't make it. Others made it, but I guess they lost hope along the way. We've seen a lot of things happen. We've heard a lot of things happen, but we made it. We are still here today. So why not? Wherever you are, take a moment and say, thank you for life, God. Thank you for life. I think it's amazing. All right, I see that I'm reflecting the thing. Hey, this Kiki, I will put it on again. I'm not giving up yet. I'll put it on again. But this week, we are looking at the end of year reflection. I am super excited about this because I think we have to always, at every point in our life, take a break and give thanks. Take a break and give thanks. Reflect. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you can do to make changes for the future. And as we know, the future is just 1 week away from us. In a week or two, we'll be in a new year. Before we get into the new year and thrive in the new year, we have to see how the old year or the current year went for us. Then we can plan appropriately for the new year. So, wherever you are joining us from, I want to take a moment to welcome you. Thank you for joining from 4 Star Radio and TV, from Thriving Generation with Dr. G, Thriving Generation Africa, Thrive with Dog G, or my personal profile, wherever you are joining from. Thank you so much for joining. I will just plead with you that you take a moment to share this video. The more we share, the more people see what we are doing here, and the more others can learn and thrive with us. So take a moment. If you love the content, then do like it before you share, so that when you like it, others will see that, oh, you actually like what you are watching. Then share it with your friends and your loved ones wherever you are. It's likely to be Thrive with Doc G on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on what's the other one? TikTok, which I hardly go there, but I have an account anyway. So wherever you are, if you look for Thrive with Doc G, you are likely to find me there. So let's connect. Let's connect and keep the relationship going. So whenever I am reflecting on a current year or even reflecting on anything at all, I want to start with gratitude. I think gratitude is the best thing we can ever do. And that's why I was starting with the music. And I ended up being the only person hearing it and dancing by myself. But I apologize. Next week we'll dance together. But the whole idea is that we have to be grateful for what we currently have, to be able to even enjoy it, process it, and be thankful for what is ahead of us. And I did promise that I'll be sharing my experiences this week, so I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to share everything and anything I can remember to share. And of course, I'm waiting for you to also share yours on the platform. I see that we have Jillian here with us. Hi, Jillian. Thanks for joining. We have Samuel Kwabena here. We have Betha. We have Dr. AC. We have Ohima. And these are the ones I see on this platform. I'm pretty sure we have more people joining from 4 Star Radio and TV. And then we may have some on my personal profile. So from time to time, I may be turning my head from time to time, and it's because I want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. So again, when you get here, please like it, please share it, please support. This is how we grow. This is how we grow. I'm just one person, but when you all support, that is how we will grow. So, how do we give thanks? How do we show our gratitude? In the whole year of 2022, can you get a pen and a paper and write down this question? Who or what needs to be acknowledged in my life? You've come far. You're in the 12th month of the year. Who helped you along the way? What helped along the way? And I will recommend that you look at it month by month. When you look at it looking at the 12 months together, it can be overwhelming and you may end up forgetting some vital things. But take a moment, look at January. Maybe something that can help will be looking at your calendar, looking at some of the activities you did in the month, looking at the pictures you took in the month, looking at some of the events you attended. Some of those things can help you think of specific things that happened in each month. So you do that for January, you do that for February, you do that for March, you do that for April, for May, for June, for July, for August, for September, for October, and definitely for December as well. Before you even move on to the reflection questions, and I don't know why the last letters are jumping below, but I found these two cute frogs. I was thinking that The first thing for us to do will be to reflect on our own as individuals. But then, if you have a significant person in your life, a significant other who is involved in your life, and the decisions you make are influenced by whatever the two of you do, it would be great if you reflect together. Why am I saying this? You can plan for your life, you can plan for whatever it is, you can reflect on whatever it is. But if you know that whatever decision will be happening will be decided by the two of you, then please make sure you do it with the person so that you start on the same page. You know that you are all at the same level and you're ready to start the new year. But some questions that can help us reflect, there are several questions out there. And if you Google, you can find like hundreds of questions out there. And then different questions may be significant more than the others. But these are the basic ones I wanted to share. The first one is, how did I grow in the past year? This is a huge question. How did you grow within the past year? You might have grown financially, you might have grown socially, you might have grown professionally. So it will be good if you put together a list of the different categories you want to check, right? So I would love to check professionally. How did I grow professionally over the last year? And an example, I wrote down I didn't put on the slide, but I wrote down my specific example. So for me, professionally, I changed jobs, right? I changed jobs. I went for a better position. So I grew professionally from a teaching position to a research position. And with that coming, I also grew financially because that new position paid much more than I was previously receiving. So this new position I started in August, right? So I have grown professionally, I have grown financially, I have grown socially as well. My social network has really enlarged. In my community, I've tried to be involved because it's very, very easy to isolate. In America, you don't have your family with you, you don't have the best of friends with you. It's very, very, very easy to isolate and be in your own small corner. But I've been conscious about that, and I have intentionally found ways of connecting in my community. So socially, I have grown, right? There are several other ways that I have grown. So if you don't list them down individually, you may lose track. Okay, so that is something I would recommend you do. And we'll come back. We'll come back and talk more and give more examples, but I wanted to run through the main thing. And then instead of looking at the year in total, like I said, break them down into month by month. Take each month and look at the month. Some months may be better than the others. Some months were challenging more than the others. My most challenging month was September, October, November. Even I said month, but in fact, 3 months. And even getting into December, I was very, 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 I don't want to say depressed, but I was almost there. In August, I did my mid-year evaluation and I became very, very sad because I thought I wasn't achieving as much as I wanted to. In the beginning of the year, we all do that. We write down our goals and the things we want to achieve. So when I got to the middle of the year and I realized I haven't even achieved as much as I wanted to, instead of pushing through, I became sad and I couldn't do much. So if you check my YouTube recordings from the interviews, I kind of halted because I just didn't have the mental ability to be interviewing people. I stopped. I just stopped. I wanted to recover. So most of those things or most of those days I was grieving in my own small corner. And I know it may sound ridiculous to some of you because I know I was talking to a friend like, if you are depressed, then what should we do? We all have different challenges and we all have different goals for ourselves. And you may think that, oh, be happy, you are doing a lot, but you don't know what I wrote down, right? And you don't know what I'm trying to achieve. And I have some of them written down. And I think we should discuss these things even as we move on to the new year so that we wouldn't be deceiving ourselves and we wouldn't be comparing oranges to watermelons, right? Or to apples. We are all different people. We have different capacities and we've been called to do different things. So we have to learn to keep our focus on the things that the Almighty One has called us to. Okay. So break it down month by month, and then you can list out the biggest challenge you overcame in each month. In addition to that, you can list out the success you had in each month. So what was the success you had in, for me, I said I got my new job in August. So my success will be in August, I had a new job. And then let's see. I think I had one more thing I wanted to share before I want us to jump into the discussion. The other thing is listing out some memorable moments and some regrets. It's okay. It's okay to have some regrets. Don't brush them off. If you brush them off, the next year when they come up, you may not know how to, go around those challenges. Don't brush them off. Write them down. What are some of the things you regretted? There may be some opportunities that came your way and you were not quick enough to take them up. That's okay. There were some opportunities that you were supposed to take and you slept off, or you signed up for a challenge and then you gave up along the way. In fact, I've given up on several along the way. I at some point I said I was trying the vegan diet. I didn't even get to day 3. I was done, you know I failed, but life goes on. What are some of the things that you decided to do in 2022 that you didn't make? It's okay. It's okay to list them out. It's okay to write your regrets, and then we'll work around that. But the most important thing I want us to do is to give 2022 a theme or a name. Okay. So, what would you say 2022 was for you? 2022 was a year of progress. 2022 was a year of breakthrough. 2022 was a year of learning. 2022 was a year of struggles. That's okay. That's okay. 2022 was my year of, in fact, for me, 2022 was my year of learning. I think that would be the best one for what I went through in 2022. I had some wins along the way, but I also had some losses along the way. Okay. And then at the end of it all, I think I've learned something and I'm ready to proceed into the next year, make some changes and thrive. Okay. I cannot say that I was thriving 100%, but I definitely, looking at December 2022, I'm not the same person I was in January 2022, which is good. We are not going backwards, we are going forward. But can I do better? I definitely can. Can you do better? You definitely can. So now let's discuss. We are not going to plan 2023 yet. We'll do that next week. Next week, we will come up with some tips how best to plan our new year so that we can thrive in 2023. But right now, let's look at 2022, the year we've been enjoying for the past 12 months. What are some of the changes we made? So I had the questions, I'll go back and then we will look at them together. What are some of the things we are grateful for? Can we start with that? I think we can start with gratitude. What are we grateful for? Can you share some of them with me? Dr. AC, Samuel, Betha, Jillian, Ohima. What are some of the things you are grateful for when it comes to the year 2022? In general, generic one, I'm grateful that most of us are no longer wearing masks and we can go out and enjoy. I don't know where you are, but we stopped wearing masks fully in 2022. That is when the school lifted all the restrictions and all that. What are some of the things you are grateful for 2022? Share some of them with us. And then I'm looking to my side once again because I have the other laptop and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Ohima says, good health. I like that. I like that. Grateful for good health. Yes, definitely. There are some people in the hospital grateful for good health. We are grateful, Lord. Okay, what are some of the things you want to be, who and what needs to be acknowledged? Yes, Jillian, who and what can we acknowledge for the year 2022? There is no way we can say that we did everything by ourselves. Somebody helped us or something helped us along the way. And then the next thing we will do will be reflecting on some of the questions that I wrote. So how did you grow in the past year? Can you share one of that with us? Most of you right now you've been with me from the beginning, and I'm grateful for you since the beginning of the year. And we've been learning a lot together. So, what are some of the things that you've done in the past year to grow? Oh, the audio one. I'm sorry, my people. We'll work that out later. So, what are some of the things you've done to grow? Let's share some of them. So, as I wait for you to share, I'm going to go ahead and share mine. Dr. Stacy said, I thank God for my spouse and family. They kept me grounded in reality. We thank God, though. We thank God for our husband, though. Right now, I'm sure he's smiling there. He's usually on. I haven't seen him yet. Uncle, to show your face. But we thank God for our family that kept us grounded. That's wonderful. And what are some of the ways you've grown? I think you should know some of the ways you've grown. Some of us might have grown in our prayer life, some of us have grown in our financial life, some of us have grown in different areas of our lives. But I'm going to talk about mine as I wait for yours to show up. So I have grown in a way. I declared 2022 my year of learning. And then one thing that I wrote down multiple things, but one thing that I noticed was that in 2022, I wasn't taking time to be grateful. I had goals. I had things written that I wanted to do, and I just wanted to do them. I just wanted to achieve them. So when I wake up in the morning, I know what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do. I wasn't taking time to reflect on what I have and give thanks for what I have. And it sounds funny, but it's really true. I got a new job, my income increased, and I didn't even realize, I didn't even feel it, I didn't even rejoice, I didn't even enjoy it. And one day it dawned on me that I'm chasing for all these things, and I have some of them, and I don't even realize I have them. You watch YouTube videos, how to create income in what, how to get 5 figures and what. I have that already. I have it and I don't even know I have it because I don't know what I have. I'm not looking at what I have. I'm just looking everywhere except what God has given me. So that income thing I'm chasing after, I have already. So I think all of us, we may fall in that trap. There may be something we have. We have health. But are we even taking time to be grateful for the health? No, until we get sick and we have to go to the hospital and realize that, oh, all this while I've been enjoying good health and I haven't even acknowledged it. Isaac said 2022 was a year of learning and networking for me as well. That's wonderful. I love that. And then Amma says, Ohima Amma, showing up every day and not giving up. Growth in management skills. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. This lady is an amazing lady. We have to get her to share with us some of her amazing management skill. She is running an entire school. I know she doesn't take credit for what she's doing, but she's running an entire school by herself and she's doing herself so humble, 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 humble. Ohima, we'll catch you one day. You share some of your tips with us. You are doing great. I know you are doing great. But I was talking about my lessons. The first thing was gratitude. And it was shameful, when it dawned on me, it was shameful that I have so much but I act as if I have nothing and I'm just chasing all around for all kinds of things. But Steve Harvey said something in one of his videos. He said, until you take time to be grateful for what you have, you are not ready for the next step. And I think it's true. Let's think about that as parents. You keep giving to your child, or as employers, you keep giving to your employee, or as friends, we keep giving to our friends, and they never say anything. They never do anything. We are not even sure whether they want it, they don't want it, they like it, they don't like it. Do you keep giving, 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 and you don't even know how far things are going, right? But as they share, thank you so much. This was very helpful. Oh, I like this the most. I did this. I enjoyed this. Then you get to learn more about the person. You keep giving because giving is great, but also you would like to hear how the giving is going at the other end, right? It's just a human thing, right? So let's adopt that for 2023. Be ready to always take a moment, look at how far you've come, look at whatever you have going on in the day, and be grateful. Simple. Give thanks. Give thanks all around. As you give thanks, the door will open for more things. Beta says Lent. And I'm guessing you're also saying 2022 was a year of learning for you. Bertha is my sister, please. She's my younger sister, my sweet lawyer sister. Okay. So another thing that I learned in 2022 was I've written here slow progress. But I think what I'm trying to say is that life is a progress and a process. Success is a process. I'm on this success journey. I attended these, seminars. I've invested in personal development. I've paid so much money here and there. I have credit card debt that I'm still paying. I'm not done paying. And then I wanted the result fast. I want to see it now. And my goal card, I was trying to get a screenshot and share with you, but I have the paper rather. My goal card I had on it, I am so happy and grateful now that my monthly income, my annual income has now been my monthly income since December 2022 or something like that. I think initially it was September and then I pushed the date forward to 2020 December when it was getting closer. But the whole idea is that I was hoping that I will make my yearly income a monthly income. That sounds wild, but that is what happens when you get in the midst of all these personal development motivational speakers and they get you so hyped up, but we forget that growth is a process. Success is a process. You put something in the ground, you wait for it to grow. And it hurts. And when I'm waiting to see the results and I'm not seeing it, I've been in YouTube thing for 1 year. I was hoping that by 1 year I'll have 1 million subscribers and I'll have million this and then I'm going around. But that's not how it always works, right? That's not how it always works. Okay. You are sowing a seed. You put the seed down, you water it, you pray that the Lord will shine on it. How often the sun will shine, you do not know. Sometimes you can have some artificial shining, like glow lights. You go and get some glow lights and you try and make it shine on it and do your best. Just do your best, the best you can possibly do as a person, as a human being. And then you trust that the Lord will bless it. And then the seed will grow into a beautiful flower or fruit or tree or whatever you put on the ground. But please note that depending on what you are trying to plant, that would influence how long you have to wait to see the results. If you are growing a flower, it doesn't take long. A few weeks, you can start seeing things, and the flower will come out in no time. And it's beautiful, you enjoy it, but for a short period of time, and it's gone. If you are planting a tree, and even depending on what kind of tree you are planting, some of them takes years that you have to wait for, several years. It's not the same as planting a flower. So if you planting a tree is looking at me planting a flower and comparing yourself to me because I've already seen my harvest, I'm probably not meant to last for long. We don't have the same goals. We are not looking at the same things. I hope you get me. If you get me, please type or let me know you are there. I'm not here by myself. In fact, let me go and look at this one now. I hope I'm not here by myself. You are with me. Is anybody out there? Yes, so we are not doing the same thing. So it's one thing I had to learn in a sense of, should I say, a hard way. You know, the comparison wasn't helping. The comparison wasn't helping at all. It was rather energy draining because you don't understand why this person is already achieving this, and you don't understand why that person is already doing that. We are not the same. We are not looking for the same thing. We are not achieving the same. It looks as though we are all going towards the same direction, but it may not be. Oh. Our definitions of success may be very, very different. How much I am expecting to see in my account to declare myself financially free may be so different from what someone else is doing. And yesterday I was talking to my mother, Auntie Philly. Oh, Dr. Isi, understanding myself. Betha is here. Julian is here. Thank you, sis. I was talking to my mother, Auntie Philly, and I was telling her about my September, October, November wahala and how I've been so sad because I feel like I'm not achieving as much as I should be achieving in life. So I was like, Madam, don't worry yourself. Oh, look at where you started from and look at where God has taken you. It is more than enough. Don't mind the people. I was telling her, I see Ghana people, I see their pictures and the kind of clothing and things they are wearing, I can't afford. The hairstyles, the nails, I can't afford to do my nail every single month. How are they doing it? What am I doing wrong? She's like, Madam, mind your own business. I'm laughing because, like, mind your own business. It's not as you think it is. Some people don't have anything in their bank accounts, they are spending everything on themselves. It's not the same. We are not the same. You are building an empire. You have to sacrifice from somewhere, and in the future, you will enjoy. And I said this to Kevin Segrenchi, and I've said this to several people. I always tell people that when I get rich, I'll look so beautiful. And my whole reason is that I'm not investing money in myself. The hairstyles, the expensive makeup and things. When I get money, the way I'll blow on myself, and my face, and they will be laughing. But I mean, I see some of these things, and to me, they are expensive. Even for me right now, they are very, very, very expensive. And I don't want to spend that much. So we are not comparing the same thing. So mind your own business, just like my mother said, mind your own business, focus on you, focus on what you are doing. You are probably way better than other people, or you are doing so much better than you think you are. Just be encouraged, okay? And I see that my father is here. Bishop Festus, hi. Thank you for joining. You people. Will your father join your live session? You see, my father is here. I'm not easy. I'm doing better. I'm doing better than you think. My father is here. My sister is here. Jillian is my sister-in-law. Ahima is my other sister from my other mother. I have Dr. AC, my prayer partner here. Hey, me, I'm not easy. Thank you, Lord. I'm grateful. And Octasis says it feels like September, October is the point at which the reality of goals setting. I think so. I think so. You feel it hard because it's like, wow, a few more months to the end of the year. What do I have to show for it? But like I said, it may not be really that bad. Some of the goals we set are unrealistic. I wanted to get 1 million by the end of the year. It's not unrealistic depending on opportunities that come your way. But it's a process. Did I need all the 1 million at once? Maybe not. Did I get food to eat every month? I did. Did I get clothes to wear every month? I did. So all my needs were met. The extra that I needed, and then the debt that I wanted to pay, you have to pay for your car, you have to pay for your house, you have children in school. Those things did not flow as much as I wanted them. But I'm okay, and I need to be grateful for that as we wait for the bigger breakthroughs to come. Okay, we are not going to lose hope, and we are not going to sit back and say we will not set big goals. We will keep setting big goals, and we know we'll get there one day. But do not be too hard on yourself, and do not be comparing yourself to someone else. Okay. So, as we have shared some of the ways we grew, I want you to share one lesson you've learned that you will share with us as we move into 2023. What should we watch out for? So for me, I'm in 2023, I'm praying to the Lord to help me not compare myself to anybody, either YouTubers, either professors, either whoever in my profession, family life. Sometimes it looks like some people are doing better in their families than you are, but you don't live in their homes. You don't know what actually goes on there. So focus on your own family and do your best with them. And I've shared this with Ohima before. We used to admire a very lovely lady on social media. She's doing so well. She's always involved in events and it's beautiful. It's very admirable. And we know she has children. So it's like, wow, how is she doing all this? She's such a super mom. And then one day she posted thanking her two nannies for all their help. And then we decided that we'll continue to mind our own business. Ohima and I, we don't have nannies. We barely even have help when it comes to parents. We don't have our parents with us. So we are all taking care of our children by ourselves. So imagine you are there comparing yourself to somebody who has a nanny and then beating on yourself why you are not able to balance between family and events, why you have to always be home and you cannot go for the fun social event. You cannot because you are taking care of your kids. So let's not compare bananas to oranges or apples to watermelon. It's not the same. They are all fruits. but they are not the same kinds of fruits. Okay. That is my lesson for 2022. And I'm taking that with me to 2023. What is your lesson? Share with us and we'll conclude for the day. So, what other thing did I write? The other thing I wrote was fear. Fear really, really got me in 2022. I don't know about you, but afraid of what people will say about your comment, afraid of what people will say about the post, afraid of the title, afraid of this, afraid of that. And I know that I shouldn't be, but I was. I wanted to record daily motivational messages. People tell me record daily motivational messages. I sit behind the camera, I record, and I will never post because to me it's not good enough. Now my phone is full. I can't record anything on my phone because I have so much content on my phone, but I'm not sharing. Why? Because to me it is not good enough. That is fear, and it would not do anything to help me. In 2023, what is the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is it won't be well received, or what will happen? I don't know. It won't get views, it won't get likes, but at least you shared the message. And we are even lucky that God is giving us a message to share. We are even lucky that God is giving us a message to share. And I used to brag that, Father, send me, I will go. If you are an Akan, you understand the summa mina meko. Erade summa mina meko. I used to pray like that. And now he's sending me, and I'm like, oh, hold on a little. I need a better camera. Oh, I need a better light. And now I have the better light. Oh, I actually need a microphone too. And then I get the microphone. Oh, I need this. In fact, I bought an external camera. I said my videos are not good enough. I bought the external camera and I haven't even connected it. I bought this 2 months ago. This is how bad it is. So it's not the excuses. It's not the excuses. We are just not ready to move. And Dr. Esi said it is your inner critic. It is. And it is the enemy. We are at war with the enemy. Let's not polish it in any other way. We are at war with the enemy. He doesn't want us to do well. If we do well, then what part does he have to play? He's lost the battle and he doesn't want to lose. Why would he want to lose? So whatever he can do to hold us back, whatever he can do so that we don't progress, the enemy will do. This one is a spiritual battle. You know, if I had nothing important to share, I don't think the enemy will take any interest in me. He doesn't care. Go and talk about the nonsense things. Go and remove your clothes and shake your body. I'll go viral in no time. But then when I have something important to share, when it's going to motivate somebody, when it's going to change somebody's life, you hold back. You are not the one holding back. The enemy doesn't want us to progress. Maybe that one video will be my breakthrough, right? Oh, he doesn't want that to happen. Why should he let that happen? Maybe that one video will let somebody see you and then you get your next contract and then you get this. He doesn't want that to happen. Maybe that one thing you want to do, that one illustration, that one interview, that one job application you are holding back, that could be the very breakthrough you need. Why should he allow? He will do everything possible. So that is why we also have to be prepared and know that this is war. We have to be ready to fight for what belongs to us. If not, it will be the same year, in the same story every year. At the end of every year, it's like, oh, I could have, oh, but I didn't. And I'm talking to myself too, so I'm taking my own lessons. Okay. And oh yes, could just said so true. I think so too. I think so too. So what are some of the things we should learn for 2022? Let's share, and then we can end for today. And then also share with me, 2022 was your year of 2022 was my year of learning. What about you? 2022, I think Isaac also said it was the year of learning and networking. So that was from Isaac. Dr. AC, did you share yours? I don't remember. Let me see. And Ohima, have you shared yours? 2022 was your year of. Let's share, let's share, let's share. Okay. I'm waiting for you to share. Oh, okay. 2022 was your year of finding yourself. Okay. 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 Perfect. And as we found ourselves, I guess we are ready for 2023, right? Whatever we found, we are going to make the changes and progress into 2023. Bertha said, my year of experiences, new experience. Hey, Bertha, you are not asleep. This sister of mine is usually asleep by now. Thank God. Thank you for joining. Okay, so who else is going to share your lessons for 2022, your year of? And I'm looking at the other platforms. I think most of them are coming through here, so that's great. That's wonderful. I am grateful for the 2022 year. We haven't achieved everything we wanted to, but we've come far. The Lord has been good. The Lord has been good. Let us take a moment, reflect, be thankful, write out our mistakes, write out our fears, write out the things that held us back, and also write out the things that went well for us so that we will be ready to fight in the new year and win. We have to win. We have to win. It doesn't have to be the same story again. And I wish I had, and I almost did this, and I almost did that. Hey, yeah, we've been repeating the same thing for several years. It's okay. It's okay. We have to grow. We also have to say that look what the Lord has done. And we also have to give big testimonies because we can. I think that the battle has already been fought. The Lord has done all he can do for us. So, and he keeps giving so much grace each day. You and I just have to take the opportunity and do something. Make changes. Make changes. So could you say giving you're all in everything you put your hands to. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. In 2023, I will be doing that. I'll be giving my all in everything I put my hands to. And then when I tell God that send me, I'll go, I will actually go. So whatever the Lord tells me to do, I'm going to share. And if you've been with me throughout the year, I think you've heard me share the story before about Tabitha Brown. I follow her on Facebook and Instagram. This lady was an Uber driver. In fact, she was struggling to be an actress. She was, in Hollywood, trying, and things were not going well for her. So she became an Uber driver. And then she got very sick along the way, and her daughter came back from school and told her about What the Health. It's the movie on Netflix about eating healthy and vegan eating. So she changed her diet, to vegan, and then the Lord healed her. And then when in the healing process, she told God that if you heal me, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. You know that thing that we shouldn't be saying, but we end up saying anyway. Just heal me and I'll serve you forever. I'll do whatever you ask me to do. So she got healed, and then she heard the Lord telling her to share her journey with people. So it was just like my small group, a few family and friends on her group, like 8 people. She said maximum 12 people. She'll be sharing her recipes, the things she's been eating, how that is helping her with her life and her family. And then um during one of her Uber trips, she went to drop somebody off at Whole Foods. Whole Food is one of the grocery stores for the Amazon guy. Okay, I like to call him the Amazon guy. It's easier to identify him that way. So she saw this vegan sandwich, and she bought one. When she was about to eat in the car, she felt the leading to record herself. So she recorded herself eating and like reviewing the food, and she was genuinely enjoying it. So she shared with people, this is an amazing sandwich she just found. When you find yourself in any Whole Food store, try it out, blah, blah, blah. And then she shared it and then went home not thinking much about it. And then it went viral. A few days later, Whole Food reached out to her. They want to collaborate with her, blah, blah, blah. And the rest is history. Now she's collaborating with Target. She's collaborating with Ulta Beauty, doing her own natural hair products, doing her own vegan vitamins. She's all over making it big. And it's all because of one video, eating sandwich. And she says that she clearly heard the Lord says she should share. And it sounds ridiculous that I'm eating sandwich, I should record myself and share. I am not likely to do that. Okay, I'll hold back. But that is all it took. That is all it took. And her life has changed forever. Look her up, Tabitha Brown. Okay, so that is what I'm saying. Sometimes you may not know exactly where the breakthrough will come from. You may have thought that the breakthrough will come from acting, but it didn't come from acting. It came from a totally different route. And now she has gigs to even act. She has her own children's show, she has her own vegan food show. All these opportunities coming from this small window that opened. One thing, eating sandwich and recording and sharing. So, whatever it is you are holding on to, it may sound very little, it may sound like, oh, this is not significant. This couldn't be. How could this be? Or maybe the year is ending. Let me wait next year. Don't wait. It could just be that one thing, mm, that one application, that one prayer, that one call, that one outreach you will do, that one thing, just do it. I don't know what it is, but you know, whatever it is you are holding on to, do it. It may just be that one degree, that one certificate, and the doors will open. Okay, so next week, my thriving friends will plan our 2023. We've taken the moment to reflect on 2022. You will agree with me that the Lord has been good to us. Both of us are here, so that's wonderful. Next week, God willing, I'll bring some resources, then we can plan for the year 2023. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you. I love you. If you haven't shared yet, what are you waiting for? Share it. And wherever you are likely to find me at Thrive with Doc G. Let me find it and show you. So, Thrive with Dr. G. Please do well to connect over there and share some of the things we are doing. Let people see that we are thriving, and let them thrive with us in this year and the years ahead. Again, I appreciate you. I love you. All my family members on, I see you. I thank you. All the friends on, I see you. I thank you. I know all those who are beginning with me. When I make it big, I will remember you. I remember the few people who have been by my side all these time. Hi, sister. God has been good. Yes, Sewa is also my sister. So I have my father, my sisters, two sisters, and then I have my sister-in-law Jillian here. I have Dr. Ace, my prayer partner. I have Isaac, my social media manager here. And I have all my other friends here. I know some of you are on. If you don't say hello, I don't see exactly who is on. But I see that I have people on from Thrive with Doc G. I have people on from the YouTube page. And I have people on from Four Star Radio and TV. So I thank you all and I appreciate you. God bless you. I look forward to thriving with you. I'm sure next year by this time, our story will be different. Your mother is here. Hey, Auntie Philly is here. Oh, Auntie Philly is here. Hey, I'm blessed though. See the way I'm enjoying life. Thank you, my people, for joining. And my Lord Bishop as well. Yeah, I saw my father. He commented not too long ago, so I saw him there, but I didn't know Auntie Philly was there. See how favored I am. Yeah, I'm loved. I am loved. I am loved. I'm grateful for all of you. God bless you all. And I'll see you next week, God willing. Okay. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful season. Bye.